What up everybody, and welcome to a video inspired by somebody named Druttut. If you didn't see this clip recently, well, here it is.
M4! No! Yes! 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 Holy fuck! Not that one!
Yes, that is Druttut hitting the #1 float knight in existence, which would be perfect for my #1 Dragon Lore contract, boosting the odds from 10% to a 20%. As soon as he hit it, I contacted him. Told him I paid $8,000 for the last one, and he said he was happy to take that price and for me to buy this one off him as well. He even went so far as to put a little name tag on it, Sparkles Filler. However, I hit him up recently and I was like, so what about that knight? What's going on with it? Send it over. And he was like, it's already tradable, but I was in talks with 2 other guys about it, and some Brazilian streamer is now bidding 17,000 on it. Crazy. I kind of straight up refuse to pay that much overpay for that. I consider that ridiculous. I know I'm used to splashing thousands and thousands on CS skins, but that's too much. So I told him I was out. And because he's a fan and he enjoys the content and really wants to see the #1 Dragon Lore video, he let me in on his little method for making a 20% at the #1 knight. He crafted it from the bottom all the way up. Firstly, we'd have the industrial layer, which didn't need to be particularly good floats, and they could give us a 15% shot at either the Dark Age or the Chainmail, making it overall a 30% for something from the Cobblestone collection that we could use. As soon as we hit 2 of those mil specs, we could then go for this contract, a 16% at a chalice in incredibly low 4-0 float that would be usable to craft that knight that we need to boost our odds to a 20% in the #1 Dragon Lore trader. I had a little test of it. Firstly, the industrial contract. Boom. It actually hit the mil spec from the Cobblestone collection. Then, second attempt at the industrial. Boom. Actually hit, giving us enough skins to try for the mil spec to restricted trade up. Whack them both in here, along with some fillers, and boom. 16% at a stupidly low float chalice. In fact, I had a little check. It's the 3rd best chalice in the whole world. I know I got very lucky hitting 3 very low odd contracts back to back to back to make this happen, but that inspired something within me and I thought, this is possible. Let's go for another night ourselves. Who cares that Druttut is going to sell his #1 to somebody else? In fact, we can probably beat his #1. So I think you already know how this video is gonna go. Well, I thought I knew how it was gonna go, but we'll be right back. First, industrial contract. Let's do this, working our way from the bottom floor all the way to the top. Cobblestone collection. Ooh, that wasn't good enough. We're gonna need to see another cobblestone collection. Ooh, nice, we hit it. Cobblestone. Yay! Going very nicely so far, and this one, yeah, nice. 3 zeros and a 2. Our 3rd contract. We've already hit quite a few so far. I'm digging it. Let's go. Ooh, #4, Yeetie. Yeetie, give me good luck, pretty please. We got this, right? Let's give it a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Cobblestone. Oh, remember, if we check the odds, it is only a 30%. So I think we're doing quite well so far. Let's get another one. Oh. Open rubble. Another 30% coming up. This time we're actually using sawn off rust coats. They're still industrials from the cobblestone, so it doesn't really matter. 30%. Ooh, we're gonna need to see a few more mil specs from the cobblestone. Something in me says the Mag 7 Silvers just hit more than anything else in the cobblestone collection in the industrial range. I don't know why. Let's put that to the test. See? It's weird. Mag 7 Silvers, show me that magic. Oh, it's time to keep them coming. 30%. The Mag 7 Silvers, they're unstoppable. We've created quite a lot of mil specs so far from the cobblestone, which is really great news. Actually, I think we have too many industrial cobblestone fillers. We're literally going to have an overflow of them. So I think we just got one more industrial contract after this. Show me the cobblestone. Final industrial. 1 more mil spec would be nice. Lego. Okay, it wasn't too bad. We did 13 contracts and 6 of them hit the 30%, so we definitely beat the odds. Now it's time to take these mil specs try some 16% at the Chalice. Our very first contract. As a reminder, it could also hit the Desert Eagle hand cannon. We do not want this one because it's float capped, so the outcome will not provide a sufficient restricted for us to use. Come on, give us another Chalice. Let's make this night dream come true. 3, 2, 1. Chalice. Oh. First mil-spec failed. Going for number 2. Obviously, the hand cannon is still the runner-up. Anything else we see out of these collections is basically worthless and an absolute 0. Return on our contracts. 3, 2, 1. Chalice. Oh, nice! That is what I'm talking about. Very, very nice. Let's have a quick look at this float. 4 zeros and a 6. Let's try and get another one. 16%. We got quite a few random things in here. We wouldn't actually mind the AK-47 Emerald Pinstripe, although might not be in a good usable float. Ultimately, we want the Chalice. Oh, correct collection, wrong item. Oh, look at this Dark Age. It is the 420 Dark Age. I'm sure there's a stoner somewhere that would have overpaid for that Dark Age. So when we make it into a Chalice, it's all worth it. Kaboom! Oh no, I thought it was a Chalice there for a second. It's the red quartz. Just like that, we don't have any mil-specs left. I feel like we have so many Mag 7 silvers still that I'm going to try and get some more industrial fillers and make some more mil-specs. Apparently my client needs to update, but that's not going to stop me from trying to get another mil-spec out of these. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, kaboom. Oh, cobblestone collection. Cobblestone collection. Yeah, nice. One more of those and we can do another mil-spec, so show it to us. One more is all I'm asking for. Hey, nice. Our last shot for now at another 4-0 Chalice. Another 16%. We could also see our good old friend, the M4A1-S Nitro. Final Chalice, come on, we need it. We need it to boost our odds. 3, 2, 1, Chalice. Oh, the wrong one! Desert Eagle hand cannon. Time to use my site, Skin Search, great site by the way, check it out, to see the best restricted contract that we can make. We have 3 chalices. One, I crafted by mistake, just testing druttuts crafting method. 2, I bought this one off Frankfurter. Cost me $1,300. And 3, the one we just managed to successfully make. This will give us 30% at the new, I think, world's #1 Knight, but we're gonna have to check that. We'll throw in some Emerald Pinstripes, an Amber Fade, and we're still kind of missing some valuable inputs. I mean, I could put the #1 Mag 7 Prism Terrace in here, and I could put a 5.7 Berries and Cherries in here as well. This would reduce our 30% to a 25%, but it would also introduce some other very risky elements, like this 5.7 Full Hazard. This is float capped, so we don't want this, and I already made the #1 of this and sold it anyway. I want to see if we have any more restricteds that are possibly usable. We have a 4 zeros and a 2 Elegant Vines. Ooh, I mean, those are pretty nice. Part of me does feel this is slightly less risky because neither of those are float capped. I think this is the one. Druttut hit a 20%. We've got a 25%. 1 in 4. Let's try. I do need to quickly look up the #1 Knight. Oof. If we did this, it would be the new #1. It would be 5 zeros and then a 6. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Let's get the Elegant Vines in there. Let's get all of our AK-47 Emerald Pinstripes in there. 4 zeros on these guys. Let's have a quick little double check of the floats. Make sure we haven't royally screwed anything up here. Oh, it's looking good. It is looking good. #1 Knight attempt. We've crafted our way here. 2 out of the 3 chalices, they're made by us. Fingers crossed we don't get a P250 Franklin. We don't get an R8 Amber Fade. Hopefully we do not get the target acquired or the blue phosphor. Really, that's the runner-up, I'd say, blue phosphor. Hopefully we don't hit anything from the Mirage collection, although it might possibly be a new #1. I'd need to check if we hit it. But ultimately, this is what we're here for. The #1 Knight. Druttut taught us this method. Let's steal it from him and try and beat what he's already done. 25%. 25%. Let's try this. Number 1 knight in the entire world, ladies and gentlemen. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Number 1 knight. Oh! Oh no! Oh. Honestly, I don't think it's really hard to craft the knight. Just time consuming. Well, it is. It is hard, Druttut. I couldn't hit a 25% when you hit a 20%. Maybe, I don't know if we try this again or not. I might just have to roll with the 10% for the Dragon Lore. This one's expensive and it's pretty gutting when it doesn't work. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying watching my journey to try and craft the number 1 Dragon Lore in existence for the final time ever, to be honest. I've said this so many times that I'm not doing it again. I'm really not doing it again this time. This will be the last. It's been a long journey, but we're getting there. We're getting to the end. Slap that like button if I've got your support and if you're as excited as me for that video. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace.